Hi! So 2016 was a very interesting year for me. It was probably the hardest year of my life so far, but also the best year of my life so far. And I really just wanted to make a video about what I learned and what I took away from this year, because honestly this year changed my life and I am a completely different person than I was a year ago. This year I learned a lot of things, and the main thing, really learned what it means to be confident in who you are as an individual, because anyone who knows me knows that pretty much since I was like 13 I've always had a guy in my life, whether it was an actual relationship, like official, have a boyfriend, or just like talking to different guys. I've always been that way. And this year I dated a guy. We started dating in March and then we broke up at the end of August. It was a really hard breakup because my entire friend group was he and his friends. Like, that's who I hung out with all the time, every day. And so I went from hanging out with these people every single day, they were like my best friends, to just nothing. Like, obviously I still had my sister, who will always be my best friend, and my best friend Tori. We've been best friends for like 14 years. So I had them, and that I'm so thankful for them, and other people in my life too. But it was a big change for me. But I think it was like the next day after he and I broke up. I'm pretty sure it was the next day. I remember I was laying on my floor in my room. I just had this random thought into my head. I don't know where it came from. I didn't listen to anything. I didn't read anything. No one told me anything. It just popped into my head. Don't be sad about this. You can change this. And I really thought about it. And I was like, why am I going to waste 1 second of my life being sad over something that I cannot change, and over someone who really doesn't care about me, like, at all? I don't know. Not that he doesn't care about me, but it was like, we're broken up, like, he was the one who wanted to break up, kind of thing. Like, it was just, you know, there's nothing I can do. I thought to myself, I'm just gonna go out and meet some new awesome ass people and make new friends. And there's so many people in this world. Why am I focused on, oh, I lost these people? You know, like, yeah, it sucked and it still does suck and I miss them. But I've made so many awesome friends this year just by literally going up to them at school and being like, hey, let's be friends. And I'm still friends with them to this day, and it's been so awesome. I've made some really good friendships through just telling myself, okay, you're just gonna change the situation, make it into a good situation. On top of learning to just change the situation and make the best of it, I also learned to love myself and be confident in myself. Like I said earlier, I've always had some guy in my life, and I've always found my value and always found my happiness in a guy. And this year, after my breakup in August, has really been the first time that I've ever experienced love for myself, like from myself. I've never been able to love myself. I've never been able to just be happy with who I am as an individual. And I learned how to do that this year, and it's so refreshing. It's so freeing. I'm the happiest I've ever been. And this year was the hardest year ever, but like, I'm so happy because I've learned so much about myself and who I am as an individual, so much about life. I've made so many good friendships. I have so many good people in my life, and I'm so thankful for just what this year, or what 2016 brought me, because I would have never imagined that I would be who I am today in this moment. Never. I always thought I was always gonna struggle with, you know, loving myself. I always thought I would struggle with finding confidence in myself. Always thought I would need a guy. I thought I would always be that way. But one day, couldn't tell you what happened, it just clicked in my head. I just said, I'm gonna grow myself. I'm gonna change. I want to change. I want to learn new things. I want to meet new people. And I want to just learn about myself. And I've learned so much about myself. Okay, Oh God. Okay. Videotaping on your phone in your car doesn't really work very well, but that's okay. Anyway, never thought I would be where I am today. I can't really say what happened in my brain to like allow myself to do that. I don't know if it's just a maturity thing, like one day it just like clicked in my brain. I think it took that breakup for me to realize that I needed to make those changes in my life. And once I did, I realized how much happier I was just by myself and being, you know, finding confidence in myself, and I kind of just went with it. And it's only been since August that I've been single, but for me, that's a long time. Like, that's good. Like, honestly, that is good. And I don't have any desire to be in any relationship right now. I'm cool with just hanging out with my friends, going to school, learning, and just doing whatever. Like, I literally don't care about guys right now. Like, I don't know. It's awesome. It's so freeing. I love it. It's fantastic. The second thing that I think I learned this year was to live every day as if it's your last. And you always hear people say that, but it's so true, because I could die at any second. Someone could come up to my window and just shoot me in the head. Crazier things have happened, you know, like, or just driving. Like, a couple weeks ago I got hit by a drunk driver, and I'm fine, obviously, but it could have been way worse. You never know what's gonna happen. Like, that day I had no idea I was gonna get in a crash. That's the third crash I've been in, and the first crash I was in, the police told me that I could have died. When they pulled up to the scene, they thought that someone was either seriously injured or could have died. It could happen at any second, and you never know. Like, life is so easy to take away, and that honestly scares me so much. But at the same time, it's teaching me. I don't want to just wake up and do my normal routine. I want to do something, and I have been, do something every single day that makes me happy, that I'm passionate about, that I, you know, or help someone. Like, every day I try to like hang out with my friends and just enjoy their company, or just, even if I just get in my car and drive around the block for like 10 minutes, like, listening to my favorite song. And I try to do something every single day that makes me happy, because I watched this video, and I'm gonna put the link to it in the description because it's so good. But the guy talking in it said, figure out what you would want to do if you were to die tomorrow, and do that until the day you die. Like, why not live a life that you love? You know, like, we get so caught up in going, I just spit, that's disgusting. We get so caught up in every day, like going to work. Obviously you have to go to work. Obviously you have to go to school if you want to get an education. Those are things you have to do with life. But don't just get caught up in the routine of doing that every day to where that's all you do. You know, I just get so passionate about this because I want to just live my life every single day as if it's my last, because my life will be so awesome if I do that. I just get so excited. I don't know. I'm so thankful for this past year, what I learned, because I am a completely different person. I'm so much happier, and it's definitely been a journey. There's definitely still days where I just don't want to get out of bed and just want to cry and not do anything, for sure. But I've just learned to make the best out of every situation, no matter what is happening. You can always find good in the situation, always. And I know that sounds so stupid and annoying to some people. Like, that probably sounds so annoying, because a year ago, if I heard that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I really learned that life is truly what you make it. If you want to go on the other side of the world and just like travel, what's stopping you? If you want to be a doctor, if you want to have your own business, if you want to make YouTube videos, if you want anything you want to do, do it. What's stopping you? There's always a way to do something. Nothing is impossible. If you are passionate about something and you have that passion, you're going to reach that goal because it's your passion. Like making videos like this. I want to be a YouTuber. That's my dream job. So that's kind of like what I realized, like, okay, why am I not making YouTube videos? I always told myself that I couldn't do it. I always told myself I wasn't funny enough or not good enough or not interesting enough or what the hell ever I thought. I have no idea. But then I realized, oh my God, Hannah, this is your passion. This is what you love to do. Anyone who knows me knows I'm always taking pictures. I'm always taking videos of everything, everywhere I go, because that's my passion. I love capturing moments. I love just talking about what I've learned. I love just looking back on old times. I work at a real estate company. I was talking to one of the realtors the other day. He and his wife are on a team. He's like, it's taken us, I think he said 7 years to get where they are now. But they never stopped because that was their passion. Now they're succeeding so well and they're doing so amazing. What he said stuck to me. He said, if you're passionate about something and you have this goal, you have this dream that you want to reach. If you work for it, you're going to reach that goal because you're never going to stop because that's your passion. That's what you're living for. And that, I can't even put into words how much that means to me. Okay, well, my phone's about to run out of memory, so that's all I really have for now. But that was just a very small insight of what I learned this year. There's plenty more for me to say, which I will definitely bring up in other videos, but hopefully that kind of encouraged someone. I don't know, if not, that's what I learned. So thanks for watching and have a great day and make it a great one. Oh my God.